The conflict between Russia and Ukraine is one of the most complex and impactful wars of the 21st century. Although it began in 2014, its roots extend deep into a long history of political and cultural tensions between the two nations. This documentary will explore the true causes of the conflict, its developments, and its effects on the region and the world. Chapter 1: Historical Roots. Shared History. This section will examine the historical relationship between Russia and Ukraine, from medieval times through the Soviet Union to Ukraine's independence in 1991. Cultural Identity. An exploration of how cultural identity, language, and religion have influenced relations between the two peoples. Chapter 2: The Onset of Conflict. Events of 2014. Highlighting the Euromaidan protests and their causes, leading to the ousting of Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych. Annexation of Crimea, analyzing how and why Russia annexed Crimea, along with the international responses to this action. Chapter 3: Military Escalation. War in Donbass, a review of the military events in eastern Ukraine and the role of Russian-backed rebels. Ukrainian response, how the Ukrainian military prepared to face new challenges. Chapter 4: Humanitarian Impact. Humanitarian crisis, estimates of internal displacement, human suffering, and how the conflict has affected civilian lives. International solidarity, the role of humanitarian organizations and countries in providing support to those affected. Chapter 5: International Dimensions. Western reactions, how the United States and European countries responded and the sanctions imposed on Russia. NATO's role, the impact of the conflict on Russia-NATO relations. Chapter 6: Future of the Conflict. Possible scenarios, analyzing different scenarios for the future of the conflict, from peaceful resolutions to military escalation. Global implications, how this conflict could affect international relations and global balances. Conclusion: Lessons from the conflict, what the world can learn from this struggle, and how Ukraine's experiences might resonate with other regions facing similar conflicts. Message of hope, emphasizing the importance of peace and reconciliation and calling on the international community to stand with the victims. Suggestions for filming and content. Interviews with experts, featuring academics and journalists to analyze the situation. Survivor testimonies, presenting personal stories from Ukrainians affected by the conflict. Illustrative scenes, using graphs and maps to clarify geographical and political changes. Closing. This documentary is not merely a recounting of events. It is a call to reflect on human conflicts, identity, and sovereignty. By understanding the depths of this struggle, we can work towards a more peaceful world. Join us in this useful discussion and share your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to receive all new updates.